Hey everyone, I'm Alex, and welcome back to our table tennis training session. Today we're focusing on drill number 2, the backhand drive. This drill is essential for developing a strong and consistent backhand, which is key to controlling the other half of the table and applying pressure on your opponent. Whether you're playing defensively or setting up for a backhand, mastering the backhand drive will give you the edge you need to elevate your game. Okay, so let's break down the backhand drive technique. We want to be standing on our backhand side of the table and then facing forward. Ideally, as a starting point, we want to be facing cross court, so to your training partner's backhand if they're a right-handed person. Legs shoulder width apart, bending our knees slightly, upper body leaning forward a little bit more, staying nice and low, and then our weight evenly distributed on both legs. I want to be leaning towards our toes a little bit more again. So we're making sure we're very agile across the table. So let's talk about the grip. So again, shake hand grip, this time around, we're going to be facing our backhand. And then we want to make sure our elbow's not too flared out. So just in front of us here. And next, as the ball approaches, we want to make sure we're using our forearm and wrist together to push to go forward. And as we're going forward, we're going to use our wrist to slightly brush the ball, kind of like a flick motion over the ball to create that topspin. And then after that, we're going to bring it back. That's our recovery position. And then we're going to do the same again as the ball approaches. So let's kind of put this into action. So again, as the ball approaches, I'm using my forearm and wrist together to go forward at the same time, just so I can create that topspin. So again, I'm brushing over, and brushing over, and then recovering again. So your recovery should be quite quick. Now let's talk about some common mistakes and how to avoid them. One frequent error is gripping the racket too tightly, which limits your wrist movement and reduces control. Stay relaxed and let your wrist move naturally. Another one is the upper body being too loose. Make sure to engage your core for more accuracy and stability. Finally, avoid hitting the ball too late. Timing is crucial, so aim to strike the ball at the top of its bounce for maximum effect. To practice the backhand drive, you can work alone or with a partner. If you have a partner, take turns blocking for each other, focusing on consistency and form, going back into backhand cross court. Aim to keep the ball low across the net. If you're practicing solo, use a table tennis robot or some shadow play. Set a timer for 5 minutes and concentrate on executing each shot with precision. All right, that's it for today's session on the backhand drive. Practice regularly and you'll see improvements in no time. This is what it will look like.